Your Hardware Canucks 2014 CES coverage is brought to you by NCIX, Technology Connected.
Alright guys, so next up in the MSI suite is we're going to take a look at the GT Dominator series of gaming notebooks. Now, one of the really cool things about these gaming notebooks is that they actually use the current gen high-end mobile GPUs. So with this specific device, we're looking at either the 780M or the 770M, and it also includes the most recent Haswell CPUs. So we're looking at the i7 in this one and multiple SSDs in RAID 0. Now, this device can also include up to 16 gigs worth of RAM, although the vast majority of them come shipped with 8. Some users have actually experienced that they can bump it up to 16 if they wanted to, and they've had positive results. Now, one of the really cool things about this 15.6-inch 1080p screen is that it actually does look pretty damn vibrant. It's what you'd expect from a 1080p screen. And this device also includes killer double shot NIC. So you're going to be getting that high networking performance so you don't lose any frame rates, and you're not going to be able to, you're going to be able to game and frag and basically just kill everybody if you want to when you're playing BF4. MSI laptops and the notebooks also feature SteelSeries keyboards. So you are going to be getting the chiclet switches, which are actually quite responsive. You're going to get quite a bit of feedback when you press onto it. And they have better feedback, and they're going to have a more tactile response when you actually press onto it. As well, you are going to be getting this beautiful Dynaudio, which actually is extremely high-end audio. It actually beats out quite a few other major audio brands in Europe right now. So you are getting premium audio as well. Capacitive buttons here at the top, as well as you're going to get the standard trackpad. As well, one of the major big selling features about these notebooks is that they do have aluminum as well too. So it does look fantastic when you close the lid, and if you're standing behind it, it looks pretty damn good too. Plus it adds to the fact that it's very lightweight in comparison to others as well too. So the big brother to the GT Dominator series is going to be this one right here. It is a 17.3-inch gaming notebook. Now, one of the really cool things, we've already mentioned that SteelSeries has a strong hand in developing the keyboards, or helping MSI with the keyboards, and one of the really cool things that comes with these keyboards is the SteelSeries engine software. So basically, every single one of the keys can be reprogrammed using macros. So how can you do that? Basically, it's just through the software. So it's really intuitive, really easy to use. Plus, you also get 10 key rollover on the first half of the anti-ghosting cluster, and on the second half, you're going to get a 5-key anti-ghosting setup. So you have control here to basically change the color of the backlight, different settings, and one of the really cool features that comes with this is the actual statistics setting. So when a lot of gamers and a lot of professional gamers want to see exactly how many times that they're building a certain unit, let's say in StarCraft 2, and this would give you that information to see exactly how often you're using that key set in a specific game. As well, one of the cool things that could be coming in the next little bit as well too is that the profiles when you set up in this notebook will change depending on the game that you're playing. So you can actually have pre-configured settings, or you can configure your own, and it will launch the second you get into that game. So this is the bigger brother. Now moving on to this guy right here. This is the award-winning GS Stealth. Now, I want to point out the one thing. At first, I thought that this right here, the little holes over here, were going to be the speakers. It's not. That's the actual air intake. So you have the fan sucking in air here, and it blows out on the sides here at a 45-degree angle. So depending on which handedness you are with the mouse, you're not going to burn your hand with hot air. So that's really, really thoughtful and really cool. The speaker is up top here, and the design is impeccable. They didn't skimp on any of the details at all whatsoever. As you can see here, this is extremely thin, and it does actually have an Ethernet port, so it has that connectivity that you would expect, so you don't have to sacrifice cooling or performance to have that slim factor as well too. So one of the other features that does come with this is that it does include Dynaudio that we already went through as well too. Extremely high-end audio. You're going to be getting great sound quality out of it. Speakers up top here, as well as subwoofer down at the bottom. It comes with the killer double shot NIC, keyboard by SteelSeries. You can actually have 3 different displays pulling off of this, and it includes Super RAID, so you can have multiple SSDs in RAID 0. Alright guys, so now we got a really awesome, kick-ass surprise for you right now. This thing right here is MSI's secret weapon. Now, I can't tell you the name, I can't tell you the specs, but what I can tell you about this thing is that it is insanely light, and it's what, 15 inch? So this is a 15-inch display, and we can't even open it up. We can't even open it up. Raise it up. You want me to lift it up? Okay, like this? Okay, we can't even lift it, or I can't tell you what the specs are. I can't tell you what GPU is in it, or CPU, or any of that stuff. But what I can tell you right now is that this will be extremely high-end. Maybe, or it could be budget. We don't really know, and we can't really tell you that much about it, other than the fact that it feels like it's all aluminum. I mean, yeah, it's extremely light, and yeah, they're calling it a secret weapon, so infer what you will.